Hello, hi, welcome to Ellie's Gift Project Relaxation Session. So hello if you're watching live or if you're following on a catch-up recording. And my name's Angela. So let's take some moments, just checking that you have all you need to be comfortable for relaxation. So checking to see if you've got enough cushions, blankets. You may want a drink close by to sip if you need to. You may want to put your phone on silent. So anything that helps to reduce interruptions and helps you to unwind and rest. So while you're preparing yourselves, I'll introduce our first meditation for this session. We're together for an hour, and our first meditation is really just to help us to arrive and letting go of the stresses of the day and just allowing yourself to settle into this moment. So this will take about 15 minutes, and then following that I'll introduce the theme for the session. So deciding how you would like to be positioned for this meditation, whether that's sitting up or lying down. You might like to stand for the meditation or walk slowly around the room you're in. So whatever feels most comfortable for you. And just to add that you always have choices in meditation. You don't have to stay still or keep your eyes closed. And if you do feel any sort of overwhelm emotionally, then open your eyes if they were closed and move around. Look at the surroundings in the room you're in. Perhaps feel the soles of your feet on the floor, helping you to feel rooted. And coming to the breath, you may find that grounding, taking some deep, slow breaths. And then deciding if you want to return to the meditation, but always taking care of yourselves. Okay, so let's begin with this settling meditation. So choosing if you want to have your eyes opened or closed. You may want to soften your focus or lower your gaze. And let's start this meditation by taking 3 deep breaths, if that feels okay for you to do, and at your own pace. We can use the out breath to release tension to let go of any tightness in the body. Breathing all the way out. And then when you're ready, letting your breathing find its own natural, soothing rhythm. If focusing on your breath feels uncomfortable, then you can always take your awareness down to your feet or your hands. So let's give up the full weight of the body to the surface holding you. Feeling supported by the cushions, the floor, the chair, the sofa, the bed, pillows. Allowing the supportive surface to absorb your weight. Releasing and settling and softening the body. Noticing which points of the body are being supported by the surface beneath you, and softening in to those points of contact. It's natural for there to be some tension or resistance. So when we bring some awareness to that, then we can respond with inviting some softening. As we rest back, and letting yourselves arrive in this moment, in this calm and restful, peaceful space. And it's very natural to discover that your concentration has wandered off into thoughts. So the practice of mindfulness is smilingly noticing that we've become distracted, and then inviting our attention to come back to the meditation. So that may be coming back to the breath, its sensations and subtle movements. And we can invite some softening to the facial muscles. A lot of tension held in our faces. They work hard to create expressions. But now it doesn't matter what expression you have. Just letting The cheeks soften, the forehead, the eyes relaxing, unclenching the teeth and loosening the jaw. And letting the shoulders drop away from the ears. Sensing the tension in the shoulders melting away. Soothing the tension. And another area where we may hold tension can be in the hands. So what would it be like to let the hands and the fingers completely relax? Letting the hands rest on a surface, allowing them to feel supported. So we're letting ourselves rest and relax as best we can. And be present in this moment. A welcoming of everything that's here for us. With kindness. So we're going to start to bring this settling meditation to a close. But there's no hurry. We can take our time. Could start by noticing those points of contact where the body is being supported. And just softening back into those points. And checking in with your breathing. And if you wanted to, you could introduce some little movement into the body, maybe the toes, fingers, very gently as we reawaken our senses, noticing any sounds. As we bring this meditation to a close. And if you've had your eyes closed, you're very welcome to gently open them, or you may want to continue keeping them closed. You don't need to come to the screen or look at the screen. But taking some moments to bring some awareness to what you might need in this moment. Whether you're needing a gentle stretch or a good yawn or a drink. And just noticing your comfort. Excuse me. Yes, just noticing whether you need to adjust anything. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the theme for the rest of the session. So it's called Relax and Let in the Good. So you may be surprised to learn that actually letting in the good doesn't come naturally to us. It's something that we have to make a special effort to do. And this is because evolution has gifted us with what's known as a negativity bias. So very briefly, our brains have evolved to keep us safe rather than to make us happy. So the good news is we can counterbalance this negativity bias by deliberately connecting with pleasant aspects of our lives and letting in the good, the positives. The simple, pleasant treasures, the most ordinary. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Just recognizing them and letting them in. So our next meditation is focusing on letting in the good and noticing that we can actually use our senses to help us do this. So this meditation will take about 15 minutes. So deciding how you'd like your posture to be for this meditation, whether you want to be lying down or sitting up, walking slowly around the room or standing. So let me just give you some moments to prepare yourselves for our next meditation. If you are sitting, you might want to place a cushion on your lap. And this helps to keep the chest open, and you can rest your hands and your lower arms on the cushion. And if you're lying down or you're lying back, just making sure that you've got good support for your head. And you may want to put some cushions behind the backs of your knees if you're lying down, just to take some of the strain off your lower back. Okay, so you can have your eyes opened or closed, or lower your gaze. Okay, so let's settle ourselves into this meditation, and we can begin by releasing the weight of the body into the support. So whether that's a chair or you're being supported by a sofa, or you're lying down on your bed, however you're supported, allowing your body to feel that support, to rest into the cushions, into the seat, letting gravity do its thing, holding us and supporting us. And we can help ourselves to settle by taking some deeper breaths, if that feels comfortable. So, in your own time, breathing all the way in and exhaling all the way out. Letting the next in-breath follow when it's ready. And releasing on the out-breath. And then letting your breath return to its natural rhythm. Flowing in and flowing out. Inviting softening into the body. Noticing if there's areas of tension. And we can take the breath there to any areas of discomfort or tension that's built up. We can breathe into those areas, helping to soften the edges with a soothing breath. So let's imagine for this meditation of letting in the good, let's imagine that we are explorers searching for treasure, and in this instance, treasure is finding pleasant aspects in this present moment. So anything that feels good in your present experience in this meditation. So it can be the simplest, most ordinary things. So perhaps there's sensations that feel pleasant. So some examples, maybe some nice tingling, maybe in the fingertips. Could it be that the hands feel soft or warm and relaxed, and that's something positive to focus on in this moment? Could be the softness and the comfort from the cushions, bedding, blankets. That this feels good and this is a pleasant sensation that you want to dwell upon in this moment. Or is there a particular sound? Or perhaps the peacefulness of this moment? That's something pleasant that you want to let in and enjoy. And don't worry if you're discovering that there isn't anything particularly pleasant in this moment, in this meditation that you want to focus on. This can happen. It may be that there's very subtle aspects that are just waiting to be noticed. It might be that you've chosen to dedicate this time to yourself to find some calmness, to relax your body. This is a real act of self-kindness. Being here right now, relaxing. So this could be something good for you to dwell upon whilst we rest and settle here. And don't worry if you find your mind has drifted. It's completely normal for minds to wander during meditation. It's what they do. So we can gently notice that and smilingly guide our attention to this pleasant aspect that you're noticing, a sensation, a softness, a warmth, a comfort, a sound, anything. That's bringing some pleasantness to this moment. And relax in the shoulders. Letting the shoulders soften. And we're going to start to bring this letting in the good meditation to a close, but let's take our time. So we could notice those points of the body that are in contact with the support beneath you. Noticing any sensations in those points of contact, warmth, pressure, softness, firmness. Everything's welcome. Opening out your awareness to any sounds, just letting them drift towards you. Keeping the breath flowing freely and softly as we bring this meditation to a close. And you can open your eyes if they've been closed. If you do open your eyes, then just pause in to look around the room you're in. Maybe there's something in your surroundings that you want to focus your gaze upon for a few moments. And checking in with your body, your heart, your mind. Is there anything that would help you feel more comfortable in this moment? Whether that's a little bit of movement or stretching. So our last meditation for this session is a visualization, and it's of a beautiful treehouse setting. So this will take about 20 minutes, and during this meditation I'll be playing some music, some forest-inspired music, which will have some nature sounds, birds singing, and that will be for about 2.5 minutes. But I'll let you know when I'm going to press play. Okay, so let's decide how you want to be positioned. Are you happy staying as you are? Whether that's sitting or lying down. You might want to have a little stretch before we settle into this meditation. So visualization, if you haven't done one before, it's where you're invited to build a mental picture of a particular scene, and you can either follow some of my guidance, or you can follow your own imagination. And if at any point you feel some sort of emotional stirrings, or you feel uncomfortable, then open your eyes if they've been closed and take some deep, slow breaths. If you find that grounding, move the body about, feel your feet on the floor. You could also try rubbing your hands together and feeling the different sensations there, textures, temperature. Anything that helps you to feel grounded in the present. Okay, so let's begin. And having your eyes opened or closed, softening your focus. And let's help the body to relax by giving up its full weight to the bed, the chair, the sofa, the floor. However you're being supported, feel that support beneath your body. We could try taking some fuller breaths if you find that helpful for settling. Releasing the weight of the body on the out breath. And then letting your breath return to normal when you're ready. We're softening and settling ourselves into this visualization. Imagining perhaps that you're under a waterfall and the temperature and the pressure of the water is perfect, and it's massaging and soothing the whole of your body, starting at the top of the head, the scalp, and pouring down all the way down the shoulders, the arms, the front and the back and the sides of the body, soothing the legs and soothing the feet. This lovely warm sensation, relaxing the whole of the body more deeply. as we begin to explore our treehouse. So just letting the body feel soft and calm as you rest here. So we'll begin our imaginative journey, relaxing in a treehouse tucked away in the countryside. So beginning by picturing yourself standing in a field on the edge of a forest, noticing the surrounding trees and breathing in the soft scent of moist soil and pine needles. In front of you lies the beginning of a set of wooden steps, and these lead from the grassy ground up to an impressive tree house, which is nestled between two large birch trees. You take a breath and exhale as you begin your short climb up the steps with ease. You feel the warm air from the balmy summer's evening brushing over your skin. The wooden railings of the steps are illuminated by glowing fairy lights. They guide you up to the spacious veranda overlooking fields. You walk across and lean against the balcony, taking in the landscape around you. And you spot some wild rabbits hopping in and out of the hedgerows beyond. You turn around to explore the terrace and are delighted to be greeted by a bubbling jacuzzi bath. It's situated just outside the doors to the treehouse. Everything is perfect. All that you need is there for you. So you decide to slip into your swimming gear and gently ease yourself into the warm bubble bath. Feeling the warmth and the soothing water, easing away any tension, any discomfort. The bubble foam's aroma smells gloriously of calming lavender and sandalwood, or really any aroma that's your favourite. You lift the bubbles with the palms of your hands and bring them closer to your face. You study them as they glisten like diamonds, and you can hear them popping as the bubbles are bursting. relaxing back in the spa bath, nowhere else to be, nothing else to be doing, just relaxing here. In this comfortable oasis of calm that's all yours. You lay back and rest your head on the supportive bath pillow. And closing your eyes, you allow the sounds and the atmosphere of the woodland to come to you. So I'm going to play an audio track now for about 2.5 minutes of forest-inspired sounds. You feel a sense of timelessness, deep relaxation and contentment, allowing any stress to just float away as you rest here. When you come to, you notice the sky above you is lit by a full moon shining brightly. You enjoy the soft glow of the moonlight encircling you in this peaceful, magical place. You take some moments to admire the twinkling stars in this uninterrupted sky. You hear owls softly hooting in the distance. You decide to effortlessly climb out of the bath, wrapping the sumptuous bathrobe around you, feeling snug and cozy as you take a few steps to the swing chair and you make yourself comfortable as you lay back on the cushioned swing chair. You find yourself gently swaying back and forth. Allowing the breath to flow in and flow out. We're going to very slowly ease ourselves out of this treehouse setting, but no hurry. We could begin by letting the surroundings gradually dissolve away. The trees and the fields, the bird song, the moonlit sky, the luxurious bubble bath, the warm breeze brushing across your skin, gradually fading away. But you can revisit this treehouse scene in your mind whenever you need some peacefulness, some calmness, and escape. So let's bring our awareness to our breathing. Noticing its subtle movements and sensations as the breath flows wherever it wants to flow. And checking in with those points of contact where the body presses in to the support beneath you, relaxing back and down into the support. Noticing if there's anything pleasant, anything that you want to focus on in this moment, any sensations. anything comfortable. It may be the effects of the meditation, and the relaxation. And there's a little gentle, mindful movement that you're invited to try. So, having the backs of the hands supported on a surface and the palms of the hands facing upwards. Relaxing the shoulders and the facial muscles. And we're going to very gradually curl the fingers and the thumbs in towards the palm of the hand, but not touching the palm. And then slowly opening the fingers back out again, but not straining the hand or the fingers in any way. You could imagine the fronds of seaweed floating through the ocean, opening and closing. Keeping the hands soft in this flowing movement. You could also imagine yourself gently opening and closing your hands. You may even want to combine your breathing with this gentle movement. And letting the hands relax whenever you need to. And let's allow our hands to come back to resting. And noticing any sounds that might be in the room or further away, and letting them drift towards you. And if your eyes have been closed, then you're very welcome to open them. Or you can keep them closed and carry on resting. So we've reached the end of this relaxation session for Ellie's gift. So taking your time as you move from this relaxed state into whatever it is you move on to next. Moving gently. So thank you so much for joining and watching this session. And if you found it helpful, if you've enjoyed it, then if you are able to make a small contribution to Ellie's gift, that would be hugely appreciated. So if you are in a position to make a small donation, then I'd invite you to please visit relaxwithlucy.co.uk. Thank you so much, and take care.